I'm Christina. Welcome to Soundwave TV. We are backstage at Soundwave in Melbourne. We're here with Josh from Sylosis. How has your week been, Josh?
Really good, yeah. We Sidewave shows got cancelled, so we've been hanging out. It was awesome.
So you've just been, it's just been kicking back,
yeah,
really?
it's been great, yeah.
So being leisurely. So what's your favourite part of being on the Soundwave tour?
The shows are cool, but it just being in Australia and it being sunny is a big plus. And we get put up in really good hotels, good catering.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Like a holiday.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, exactly.
40 minutes a day, you kind of, you know, go out and do your thing.
Yeah. It's the best festival we've done.
Really? Ever?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. I mean, just in terms of like the vibe and everything's cool. Not necessarily the best like shows we've done at a festival, but yeah, really good. Obviously, it's like our first time in Australia, so we didn't have high hopes for the actual show parts, but everything else around it's been awesome.
It's an educational tour.
Yeah, I mean the shows have been good as well, but you know.
So I mean, people have said stuff about your music that it's like the best, in some way, the best Metallica riff that they never wrote and things like that.
I've not heard that.
Yeah, well, it's
That's what I aim to do, but I don't believe it.
Yeah. Well, like, imagine if Metallica kind of kept going in the Injustice for All direction and wrote the next follow-up. Like, I often wonder what would have happened. I mean, not to say the Black Album obviously is quite a significant album.
Yeah, Justice is my favourite one.
Yeah, me too.
I'd pretty much say that Injustice for All is almost like a genre in itself to me. So that's sort of like the basis of everything we do is Injustice for All.
That record, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
not,
great.
Not that I like the word core because it usually means hardcore and we don't have any hardcore in our music. But Injustice for All core would be...
It's the essence, yeah.
It would be like a genre.
But you can just listen to it and it's just, I don't know.
It's the best, yeah.
There's so much in it. It's so like dense and interesting and intricate. It is.
Yeah.
It's a meal of a record.
Yes, definitely.
And, you know, you guys are kind of true to that. Did you
big
start
long
out...
songs, long
yeah.
albums.
Are you... So if Injustice for All is the essence of Sylosis, that's a pretty good introduction.
Yeah, definitely.
To the band.
Yeah.
Do you guys intend to, like, have you guys sort of met up with Metallica at all? Or
they hosted this
Slayer,
barbecue on the first night in Brisbane, the night before the first Soundwave. And yeah, it was like Metallica inviting all the bands, none of the crew, just the bands to this barbecue. I was like, that's pretty cool. I was like, I don't know if they'll really turn up. And then they did, and they were just like, James was there first, just walking around like every little circle of people and just being like, hey, I'm James, how's it going? And he didn't do it with us. We kept moving around and I was too ssacared to like...
Hey, James.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd say. Like, I guess thanks for the barbecue and everything, but I was trying to think of anything else to say. I was like, I don't want to make a dick out of myself. So,
sometimes it's,
But I wish, like, that would be the best.
You basically went from playing guitars to singing a couple of years ago. What was that like? Were you always a singer as well? Or
no, I never even did backing vocals. Like, I just, I've never really been like, I never really wanted to be a front man. I never used to pose in front of the mirror trying to be cool or anything.
Yeah,
like
all the others.
Yeah, I just like music and stuff. And it got to a point where, I mean, England's so small, it's really hard to find like other musicians from England. And we didn't really want to lose the momentum we'd been building up at that point. So a lot of flies around.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I want to do it. So yeah.
Just stepped into it?
Yeah, it was tough, like, because like I said, I wasn't a natural frontman. I hadn't even done vocals before, so it took a while to get used to it. But yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's ballsy.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys have been, you know, got a new album, pretty beloved in the metal world.
It's been really good, yeah. Like, the first tour we did for the album was with Lamb of God in America.
Oh, amazing.
And we got that because their drummer Chris is a fan, which was hard to believe at the time.
Yeah.
So things have been going really well since we put out the newest album. The last one did well, and we kind of built up some momentum. Like, no overnight hype or anything, but then this time it's been a bit more.
Boom! Yay! That's cool. It's interesting. Yeah. You know, I could probably have some affinity with Chris. Like I remember him telling me that he doesn't really listen to much music with vocals. He's more of an instrumental music kind of a dude. Not that that is.
I think he is. No, he gave me like a USB stick with loads of stuff to check out, and a lot of it was instrumental. So yeah,
it was always interesting, you know, talking to Randy and stuff. I'm like, it would have been hard to get him over the line as a singer because they also started out as an instrumental band, which is
didn't know that.
Yeah,
actually.
They spent a few years so
cool.
You know, different kind of a frontman situation and that sort of thing. It's really sad with Randy as well.
It sucks. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I can't, you know, put myself in the parents' position, but I think it's to try and drag him down into something that clearly he had no intention of doing.
Yeah, that just makes me really sad.
You know, but I think it's ridiculous. From like the video stuff you see, it doesn't look like he has anything to do with it anyway. So
no, exactly.
Yeah, you know, just hope everything goes well for him. everyone at the moment is obsessed with Ghost,
Yeah.
as everyone is in the whole world. So yeah.
They're pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that whole sort of 70s doomy metal sound is having a bit of a renaissance,
Yeah.
if you will.
I'm glad.
With bands like Ghost and Electric Wizard and Orange
Yeah.
Goblin and all that sort of thing. Do you feel like it's sort of a reaction to music becoming a bit too polished, especially
Yeah.
more like pop music? Or, you know, even a lot of rock music is quite overproduced.
I
and,
think it is, yeah.
you know,
I mean,
there's something
like,
earthy about it.
something that we tried to move away from is having really like modern production.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean, the only music I listen to is either like old school thrash stuff, or if it's modern, then it will be like doomy stuff, or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
like the throwback stuff, or like bands like Neurosis or Cult of Luna. So
Awesome.
yeah, I think it has a lot to do with like people getting sick of hearing too much polished music. Like metal and heavy music's supposed to be, you know, raw and nasty sounding,
Right, exactly.
not polished and.
It's meant to sound like you shouldn't be listening to it.
Yeah,
And,
it needs to be like human for it to sound like intense, I guess.
Yeah.
Not perfect.
physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's physical music and it affects people physically. And what's next for you guys? Are you a big year of touring or?
Yeah, well, we've been really lucky with this album cycle. Like the album came out, went straight to America for 2 months with Lamb of God, came back, did a successful but very short UK headline tour because it's
Yep.
tiny. And then the UK is tiny, nothing else. And then we just got on the Killswitch Engage European and UK tour as main support to them. So
Killer.
that's been really good, like run of tours and stuff.
And introducing yourself to like a bigger,
Yeah.
audience. And those guys are all really fun to tour with, I imagine.
Lamb of God were,
Yeah.
and we just went to meet Killswitch. Like we did some shows at Times of Grace, or like our shows, so I don't think they remembered us. So we just went to say hello, we're touring with you guys, and they were like, oh, cool.
Cool.
So that was cool.
Well, Adam's apparently really good at death metal karaoke, so you should actually
Oh,
take
awesome,
him out
yeah.
and
I love death metal.
take
so.
him out.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, give it a shot. What's your karaoke staple? What's your favorite? So obviously you've got to get into
Rush?
some karaoke. Yeah.
Yeah, just pitched like really high falsetto vocals or something. Yeah.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now we're putting together a playlist.
Okay.
Deezer are all about streaming music, our sponsor. So we're asking a few of the bands to put together maybe a top 5 songs.
Of my own band.
They can
No.
be some of your own band and maybe some
okay.
songs that are significant to you. Or
Yeah. Okay. Forget my own band then.
Okay.
Okay. Just top 5 cool songs that
Yeah.
I like. Okay. Blackened and Justice for All
Excellent
by Metallica.
And they named the record label after it.
Electra? No.
Blackened.
Are
They've
they-
just started a
Oh,
new
they've
record
no-
label.
Oh, right. I didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Sepulture,
Yeah.
Arise.
Yep.
That's cool. Death, Symbolic. Then I've picked some new stuff. Black Breath, Sentenced to Life. That's an amazing album. It's one of the only albums that came out last year that I like. And then Baroness, Take My Bones Away. That's
Oh,
cool.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, like that album. That's like Black Breath and Baroness are the best two for me last year, I think.
Baroness are amazing. They came out here
Yes.
3 years ago.
Oh,
It was
yeah?
really special, yeah.
And they haven't been back since.
They have done a few tours, but on Soundwave they were here. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
Yeah, well, I
Quality
hope
music.
those guys will get better and start touring again.
yeah,
That'd
definitely.
be amazing. I haven't seen them live yet, so
And John Beasley, amazing artist as well.
yeah, I'd rip them off. I do a bit of art in my spare time.
Yeah?
So yeah.
Rip off the bit of Beasley-esque
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't these days? It's I need to kind of think of my own thing really if I'm going to start doing it more.
Yeah, do some more art.
Yeah, but yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, cool. Well, Josh, have an awesome tour.
Thank you.